Brought to you by My 11 Circle. Win first prize 1 crore every day. Download the app now.
Joining us right now is ace shuttler Lakshya Sen. Now, how was the moment lifting Thomas Cup? First time India is winning such a cup.
I think it's a very good feeling for us to win the medal for the country, and no one has really done this before. No one has won this tournament before, so it's a really special feeling for all of us, and I think everyone. This is for India.
Okay. Now, after winning the cup, during the match as well, there were moments where it was very crucial, and after you took the 1-0 lead, it gave a big advantage for India. How was it facing Anthony? Who was one of the top, the fourth ranked player? How was it?
I think I was playing well throughout the tournament, but I think in the finals it was completely different atmosphere, and then the match pressure was there. I didn't get a good start as I was on the faster end of the court, and it was really hard for me to control the shuttle from that end. But I think going into the second game, I always had that belief that okay, I can turn things around in the second one, and I knew I could rally a bit better from the other end of the court, and and then third game was very crucial. Pressure situations throughout the third game. I was trailing, and then I came back on in the last. But I was a bit nervous in the beginning. But as the match went ahead, I found my rhythm. I started playing well, and then after the 1-0 win, there was a lot of pressure on Indonesia as well, because as they were expecting the first match, and then they had a really good strong doubles following that up. But I think the boy Chirag and Satvik, they did a very, very good job, and I think after 2-0 up, when we were 2-0 up, a lot of pressure was on Indonesia to win the next match, otherwise it would have been over. So I think winning the first two matches was really, really important.
And there were many challenges also that you had faced, especially after food poisoning and that. How did you recover from them?
As the tournament started, I was not in a very good condition, before the first match I could play there, because it was really important for me to get the feel of the hall, how the tournament is going to be. And it wasn't a really hard match in the first stage, as we were playing Germany, and it was an important match for us to get the things going. But I wasn't at my 100%, but I still played the first single to get the feel of the hall. But as the tournament progressed ahead, I was feeling much better, and I was and even before the finals we had a one-day break, so I think that also helped me a lot.
Well, now your victory has definitely given a lot of cheers to a lot of young badminton players. So if you have some word of advice, what you'd like to say young budding badminton players who are watching you.
I think nothing is impossible, and I think as an Indian player, there are a lot of people who is taking up the sport, and I would tell them that enjoy yourself and enjoy playing badminton, and keep working hard.
Okay, lastly, now we all see you how you performed, and you have a long way to go as well. And looking at this, you all during the match we also heard a lot of people cheering, supporting India. How was that moment? When the crucial moment when a lot of you heard in the Indian crowd cheer for you.
I would say that was the most important thing in the finals, as wherever you are playing, there are thousands of people from Indonesia who come to cheer them. And as we could see in the beginning of the match, when Ginting won the first game, the Indonesian crowd was all over the stadium, and there were a few people in India, but I would say definitely the hall was 80% filled with Indonesian fans, and when we won the first match, when I was winning the second set and the third game, a lot of Indian crowd was there. We had a we had our teammates cheering, and then it was a really good atmosphere to. I am not saying we could compete to Indonesia in any sense, but yeah, when you are winning, then the crowd cheers up, and they were really supportive throughout the game. And then after the first match, yeah, the crowd was really lifted, and even the players in the team were motivated. Yeah.
Okay, my last question. You come from a family of badminton players. Your father is coach. Your grandfather also was a badminton player. Who do you look up to? Who's your aspiration?
I think I have so many people to look up to, starting from my father. I started playing with him, and even my grandfather used to play. So I have played with him as well when he was very old, and I used to go with him and play. And then definitely Prakash sir, Vimal sir, they are one of the best coaches, and Prakash sir has been the best player from that time. So I think all of them they inspire me a lot.
Joining us right now is Vimal, badminton player who's with with the team that won the Thomas Cup. So, what's your first reaction, sir?
No, it is a great feat. I think as far as Indian badminton is concerned, maybe this is the biggest achievement for the sport. And we have always done well in individual events, and this time, as a team, they played together, they did well. So considering that, I would compare this to any other big achievement in the sport, as far as Indian sport disciplines are concerned. So this is a very, very big this for Indian badminton.
So it's the first ever Thomas Cup, and looking forward, how do you see the future of Indian badminton?
No, it is very, very good. See, Lakshya is just 20 years. He's already in the world's top 10 in the world badminton. Then we have few others as well, a similar level. And if you look at it, barring Srikanth and Pranoy, they were 28, 29 years old. Rest of them all are below 25 years. So it is great for Indian badminton, and these youngsters will serve the sport for the next 8 to 10 years, definitely. So we can really look forward to some good things happening.
Yes, and Lakshya Sen, talking specifically, he's done very good. Well, he got us a lead, 1-0 lead in the match, and it turned out very, as a big advantage for us. He's just 20 and he's already beaten the world number 4. What do you have to say about it?
No, in the past, he has beaten world number 1 also. So he's beaten all the best players in the world in the last 5 to 6 months, and but to perform well in a team championships, it's not easy. So when you are playing, because when you play an individual event, the pressure is different, and when you are playing for the team, that is two entirely different things. And Lakshya coped very well. He had food poisoning just before at the Bangalore airport when we were traveling to Thailand. He had food poisoning. So first 3 days when we were there, he was really sick. So we were really worried, and but subsequently he recovered quite well, and so that helped. And so definitely it is. I'm extremely happy. I've been associated with the sport for many years, and it's a great honor to be there when they achieved this tremendous feat, and I'm very happy.
Well, joining us right now at this very joyous moment is the father of ace shuttler Lakshya Sen, who's also a badminton coach. Sir, बताइए आप क्या बताना चाहते हैं? Lakshya has made India proud. We won the Thomas Cup. आप क्या बताना चाहते हैं, सर?
नहीं, ये मैं कहूँगा कि पूरे जो हमारा टीम था और जो भारतीय बैडमिंटन टीम थी उसकी जीत है, और ये सब लोगों ने बहुत ही सब लोगों ने मिल के जो भी कंट्रीज थे, मलेशिया है, डेनमार्क है और इंडोनेशिया, जो पावर हाउस कहे जाते थे, उन लोगों को बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से इनको हराया है। और डेफिनेटली ये बहुत बड़ी बात है इंडियन बैडमिंटन के लिए, और इससे इंडियन बैडमिंटन डेफिनेटली बहुत हाइट्स लेगा, और जो हमारे अपकमिंग प्लेयर्स हैं और जो भी उनके पेरेंट्स हैं, सब लोग को बहुत ही बूस्ट मिलेगा, और सब लोग और बैडमिंटन बहुत ज़्यादा ग्रो करेगा।
और Lakshya is just 20 years old, sir, and he's come up very well. He's in the top, within the top 10 rankings, and आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं, सर? उसका फ्यूचर कैसे रहेगा अब?
हाँ नहीं, वैसे तो डेफिनेटली अच्छा होगा, और लेकिन उसको अभी मतलब डिसिप्लिन रहना होगा, हार्ड वर्किंग रहना पड़ेगा और बहुत फोकस होना होगा, क्योंकि अब जब आप टॉप लेवल में खेल रहे हैं, जो टॉप 32 का ड्रॉ है, तो उसमें बहुत फोकस्ड होके, बहुत जो छोटी छोटी चीज़ें हैं उन पर काम करके और अपना फिजिकल साइड पे, टेक्निकल साइड पे काम करके आगे बढ़ना होगा, और तभी ये पॉसिबल है.
Sir, and also talking about the Thomas Cup, we heard during the crucial moments of the cup, there were a lot of Indian crowds which cheered for them, when the moments that mattered, and when when he took Lakshya took the crucial lead of 1-0 in the match, we heard a lot of slogans of of Vande Mataram and go India, go. How was the moment that time, sir? कैसा था वो moment?
बहुत ही एक्साइटिंग मोमेंट था, और क्योंकि ये एक ड्रीम जैसा था इस जीत को हासिल करना, क्योंकि जो भी डेनमार्क है, मलेशिया है, इंडोनेशिया है, वो सभी बैलेंस टीमें थी, लेकिन इस बार क्या था, हमारे पास भी हमारे सिंगल्स और डबल्स के प्लेयर बैलेंस थे, तो हम लोग भी वैसे कॉन्फिडेंट थे कि हम लोग भी किसी टीम को बीट कर सकते हैं. और क्योंकि ये मोमेंट इस तरह का था कि ये कुछ साल पहले हम लोगों के लिए ड्रीम था कि हम लोग कभी इसको जीत नहीं सकते हैं, बहुत, क्योंकि टीम इवेंट है और बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स में सिंगल्स के भी, डबल्स के बहुत बैलेंस चाहिए. तो इस बार हमारी टीम भी बहुत बैलेंस थी, और हमारे सारे प्लेयर्स ने और हमारे सपोर्टिंग स्टाफ ने, कोचेस ने मिलके बहुत अच्छा काम किया, क्योंकि बहुत ही इन लोगों में बाउंडिंग हमने देखी, तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था. और क्या कहते हैं, वहाँ पर भी इंडियन क्राउड का भी बहुत सपोर्ट था, वहाँ पे एम्बेसी के भी हमारे लोग आए थे जिन्होंने बहुत सपोर्ट किया. और मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि जिन लोगों ने हमें मतलब प्रत्यक्ष या अप्रत्यक्ष रूप से जो सपोर्ट किया, उनको मैं दिल से मतलब थैंक्स कहना चाहता हूँ.
मेरे साथ जुड़िए मनाने के लिए क्रिकेट का सबसे बड़ा त्योहार. मैच से जुड़े आपके हर सवाल का हम देंगे जवाब. जानने के लिए हर अपडेट, लाइव एनालिसिस, स्पेशल इंटरव्यूज, डाउनलोड कीजिए स्पोर्ट्स तक ऐप.